Hello friends, good evening. Today I would like to talk about this Aruba VAN SDN controller. SDN controller is nothing but like software defined network controller, which will be, like controlling your all SDNs, which has been created under the Aruba. Sorry. Aruba is a new name for the HP. Everyone knows that. HP is a Hewlett Packard company, something like that. It's been written on that, you know. So it's officially been named like Aruba VAN SDN controller. So we were just doing this, like Cisco utilize or many other SDN controller operations are there. And we have open source community also, which is supporting the open flow versions like that. You see that open flow. Like we have some open flow support has been there in the Aruba VAN SDN controller. I'd like to talk about this one. With that, I have some small lab. This is going to be completely lab scenario. Like we'll be creating certain networks from the Mininet virtual machines. The Mininet will be creating in using the controller, and it will be creating the hosts and switches by using the OpenFlow protocols. OpenFlow protocol 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.3 something is there. So many of them are supported here, like this SDN controller is going to support all these protocols and all. And this is the documentation which I got it from the Aruba site. You can just go through that. You can download it freely. It's available in the HP site itself, means Aruba site, sorry. What are the hardware requirements and recommendations? This is the latest version which we have now, 2.88. Okay. In addition to 2.88, this section applies to all the controller versions of the after 2.6.11 similar that. We don't need to worry about the previous versions and all. It's a 2.88. We can use it. It's quite free that we can download that. And you require to create a small account in the Aruba site, and you can you can download the SDN controller option. Around this is around 2 GB. Something other will be coming up. Let me show you the site. Okay. Let me come back here. And I will show you this place. So this is the site. You will just visit there, and you got it on 2017. It's a very pretty old model. Release date is 18 April 2017. It's 1.57 GB. Right. This is a OVA. Better you pick it up the OVA. OVA means Open Virtualization Application, something like that comes up. It can be installed in VMware Workstation, or it can be installed in the Oracle VirtualBox also, no problems. I installed it in the VMware Workstations. So this is it will be supporting around 50 nodes, something like that. It has been there. And you can practice with this. It's possible, because every other SDN controller comes up with the same kind of, the methodology, the concepts, and the screens, which is going to be the menus and options and all. Even Reptilas goes through the same thing. Normally, you can go with that Open Daylight and other Ryu models. Many other controllers are there in the market. So we can compare that with the Open Daylight with this HPE. It's similar. I see many similarities are there. There is no hard for me nothing hard like that. I just need to go through all the menus and options directly and just start learning all these things. You can start, managing all your SDN, whatever it may be, constructed under your SDN organization SDN things. So this is the page that we can go and download it. Actually, just need to find out that in the Google also it'll be, you can find out that we just put it in that VAN SDN controller 2.88 OVA. Just put it on the Google that you'll get that. You can go directly to this and you'll have to do the sign in here. Then you can able to download that. I downloaded that. This one I installed it. And you can just see that. Let me show you that here in the VMware workstation. This is a SDN HP controller. And let me show you the settings what I made it. Settings in the sense about much hardware and other things. I given like 8 GB of the RAM. When you're starting directly, it will be asking like around a 16 GB. It's not possible. 16 or 32 something other, and we are asking that. I don't have that much memory, so I have only the 16 GB. So my machine is 16 GB only, so I given 8 for this. It's working perfectly, no problems at all. We are not going to create so heavy duty applications or not like that. We'll just test it out that how things are getting created, how many switches getting created, how many nodes getting created, how do they getting communicated through the controller options and other things. Through the controller, it's been created. And I given 2 processors. Only 2 processors I given this. The hard disk I given 150 GB. That you just need to give it like around 50 GB, 75 GB. They're saying that. You just see the documentations here. See, it's been given like 8 GB. 75 GB is available space, something like that. It's been given. 8 GB is enough. You can run it. Okay. And the 1 GB Ethernet NIC. Let me come back here. I'll show you that my settings. So I given that the NAT adapter and a bridge adapter, something like that I just given. One adapter is enough because the Mininet is going to be the VM which will be creating the virtual hosts and the virtual network card, network switches and other things by using the OpenFlow protocol. So that is going to talk to that on the network adapter, like the network adapter NAT. I just use that. So this is a pretty good screen, like just see. It'll be like a normal Linux only. Let me type that hostname CTL. Maybe it's very small. I'll show it over there. It's an SDN HP virtual machine. And operating system is like HP Linux Cattle Prod, something like that it is in Linux. And the kernel is 4.4, they are running on the Linux. So what I do, this one is like a HP controller, and another one is a Mininet. Mininet is quite free. You can download it from the mininet.org. Go download that. And you can just get this information also here. It is also running in the, Ubuntu PCs only. Ubuntu operating system, it's a 14.4. You can install this Mininet. You can install this Mininet as the small application under the Ubuntu if you have the 20.04 or 22.04, whichever the latest versions which you have, that you can download this. Means like sudo apt-get install Mininet. It's enough. Like maybe it'll be around 10 MB some application of this. So you can download and you can start directly using this Mininet. You don't need to install that, like downloading the Mininet directly on this. Anyway, the Mininet application has been already embedded inside the Ubuntu, and they given some page for that. You can go and download that. Better you just have that Ubuntu machine on your own, and you can run it on this. Let me come back to the SSH which I made it for both the machines here. Let's see. So this is the SDN controller. Let me type hostname CTL. There's an SDN HP Linux Cattle Prod, Linux 4.4. And this is the one IPA, just normal, all Linux commands will be working on this. You don't need to worry. This is the NAT IP which I got from my NAT adapter. It's running on that. I can even just ping the internet, possible. It's working. And Mininet also, I made it in the same one. So this is a Mininet control. This is the one, see, IPA. And I try to ping my controller, 138. It's working. Mine is 139. Mininet is 139. 138 is the controller, SDN controller. So just checking that whether it is a reachability is there or not. So I just done that. So this is a very pretty simple setup. We just need to download these two things like SDN HP, means Aruba. This package you just need to download and install it. You don't need to install it anymore. Just open the OA file in the VMware extensions are automatically installing it, and it'll ask you like whether you would like to go for assigning the static IP or a dynamic IP is okay. DHCP is okay, something. You can change the name for that. Okay. Then you just need to come back and just need to run this command. You need to see that what is the status of this SDNC. One more command is let me tell you. That is a package, controller package. So the dpkg, it's a dpkg -l listing that what is the controller version which has been currently installed on this. 2.88366. It is a AMD 64-bit processor. VAN SDN control. VAN means virtual application network. Okay, it's not normal WAN. We talk about wide area network or something. Okay. So this is a virtual application network. You can call it as like everything is same only. There's no. So this is the only thing which has been running on this, and can just get this command by seeing that whether it is running or not. Like status command you can type. SDNC status. It's running and the process number is 4095 and other things. So this much is only like when you go to the CLI prompt of it, you don't need to do anything more on this. What need to do, you just need to come back to the GUI, back to the GUI, and directly go to this. I'll come to this diagram later, okay? Let's go to the general. Alerts, it's here. You see that? These are all alerts which has come up. When you log in as an SDN, this is the login which I made. The default username is SDN and the password is Skyline, all small. Okay. You can log out. You can change the password also later. No need to change because just we are going to see that something like that. So this is the very pretty simple and easy menus and options here. So this is alerts which we are having it like compliance manager, licensing. Actually speaking, there is no license for this. Means I didn't get any license for this. License is 0. But without license also it works. Fine. For our demonstration purpose like that. We are not going to use it for the production or something. Production in the sense we just need to go for a proper licensing options and other things. This is just a demonstration and would like to practice it for educational purpose in the sense. No need of licensing and other thing. It will work, but it will be giving you the severity level like that and say red colored is given. So what is that 2018? It's a 2031 something. 2018 I got the alert which has come up like compliance manager, licensing is not there, something like that. Leave it out. And this one is an application. So what all applications are already installed on this controller along with that OA file? There are 4 things are installed. We can even install other applications as well, like FlowMaker on application is many other applications which we can install it. But actually speaking, the support for this kind of a controller has been, it's not been given from, Aruba, something, I don't know. I'm not clear about that, but still. Path diagnostics, that is one of the application. You see that. And OpenFlow link discovery, OpenFlow node discovery, path daemon. These are all applications are by default installed when you're installing this SDN controller. Okay, this much is enough for us to see the things which are running on the OpenFlow. Means you can able to control the virtual switches. You can even control the physical switches also. Physical switches in the sense HP switches I'm talking. HP switch which will be supporting the OpenFlow protocols. Just need to activate that OpenFlow protocol. Like how the Nexus has been integrated to the Cisco WebTailor and other things like SDN comes up. So HP is supporting the OpenFlow protocol. OpenFlow is open. It is not proprietary. So OpenFlow, once you got that OpenFlow installed in this, activated on the HP switches, there are some other switches which are being supported on this. I have that listing out there. Let me show you that. So Debian package, it's a Debian package. So it is already given the 16 GB RAM and other things. Controller software like that, you can just do virtual appliance and DB. Controller upgrade, you can go for this. Let me show you the switches which are supported. So this is how you'll be installing it. This is an installation screen. DHCP, we can go with that. Management network. There's no need to do many things because we just downloaded the OA file which does everything on that. Initial 1 or 2 setup only just need to do. Okay. And the Keystone servers they're talking about, it's a very high funda. There is some kind of applications would like to show you. Controller. This is the console like that. It comes up like this. It's pretty simple because this is quite free. Like this PDF and all, you can download it from the Aruba site. Somewhere the compatibility I just seen somewhere. Let me see. Now this is one switch models. Sorry, it was here. Table 1 and table 2. Like that. So COMWare based switches with the packet and message cookies and all these is that switches that support the MAC group tables, Aruba OS switch. Go with that. HPE, you must configure 1.0 instances to passive 1.3 instances. That's what OpenFlow has got a 3 type of 1.0 is a very old, 1.1, 2, 3 is the latest one is a 3. So this controller support switches running Aruba OS switch software in the OpenFlow hybrid network. So we require to have these models of this switch, Aruba 2920, 2930, 3810, something like that, supported, not supported, like that it has been there. You can just go through this because we are having the 2.88, so we'll have some all kind of support. See, OpenFlow 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, it's supporting. So while you're going for kind of project implementation, something like that, you just need to go through this all the compatibility matrix, like. Okay, it's okay. So you got this information. You can download it from the Aruba site. The configurations, when you see that, these are all the, you don't need to touch anything on this. Basic configurations are here. Controller manager, advanced, like system, NTP network, everything is being configured. Host name and other things are given here. It's a DSCP. IP is 138. SDN HP, which I given the name. You can change the name anytime. Loggers which are there, all application manager and everything will get logged over here. Alert manager, audit log manager, authentication manager, health manager, everything has been there. Audit logs, you can get that. Firewall control manager. These all licenses anyway. We don't have a license. We don't need to see it, this one. Teaming, no teaming is configured. Leave it out. Support logs, each and everything we will be getting there. If you like to open a case or something like that with this Aruba, you may require these logs and all. OpenFlow monitor. So this, once you select this one, because it's already been a network has been created, means the OpenFlow network I created with the Mininet. Mininet is talking to that controller, and the controller will be building the network for us. Like from the Mininet, we can able to ping any nodes on this. We'll show you that. So this is one of the node. Like when you just see the summary, you can get this Open vSwitch Nisira Incorporated. Software version is 2.02. Address is this. Port number is this, like that. Ports, you can take that. This is the port they connected. Flows. If you like to see, you just need to click this play button. Then you can just see the how much is the flow is happening on this. And this is a topology, very interesting one. Run in background, you can give it. So when I am creating the network by using this, you can just expand it like this. These are all the switches. Open vSwitch. It's saying Open vSwitch data path. IP address is 172.1640.139. Because we are created in the same controller, so the IP has been given as the same. Open vSwitch version has been given on this. So this is a legend. You can just see that. The gray color, like light blue, it's a switch. Thick blue is nothing but the collapse switch. Red color is an endorsed. Endorsed means when we are creating that, we will be creating the normal, like a campus network, something like that. We just create that. How many networks, how many hosts we want, how many the switches we want, then we can create it in the Mininet. Mininet is like just like a simulation, like that it goes on. Like, we can create that all. And we can create as many as we want from the Mininet. And this one, let me come back to this lab later. Okay. And you can just see this one, trace. Trace, you can just click the play button, start recording something like that, and start doing it all. It'll give you the echo request, echo reply. Whenever I try to ping the PCs in between them, because whenever I'm creating the host, in the sense, it's a completely built Ubuntu host actually. They have their own directory structure. We can even ping between the nodes, it's possible. And classes, you can just see this all information, OpenFlow classes, filtering or copying the DHCP packet listeners. So the interesting point is that when we're creating the topology from the Mininet, let me go back here. So this is the Mininet screen. So which I already created this controller here. You see that? This is the command which I given this. You can see this command. Let me highlight it in case you can see this. Sudo mn is nothing but like Mininet -- controller - remote. The remote controller IP address should be given. That is nothing but SD and HP controller. 40.138 is the IP. Topology, I'm creating the linear 5. 5 means 5 switches and 5 PCs. I'm creating that. Switch, I'm creating that open virtual switch, something like. Protocol, I'm using that OpenFlow 12. We can use 10, 11, 12, 13. Means like 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. MAC will be automatically populated. So this command, you can just note it down. Then it will start creating the network immediately and it will add the controller. When it will try to talk to the controller, initially it will be not responding on this particular port 6653. Now it is connected to the remote controller 6653 and start creating the hosts. 5 hosts, 5 switches. Then it is adding the links. Link in the sense which host is connecting to the which virtual switch. H1, host number 1 connect to the switch 1. H2, S2, H3, S3, H4, S4, H5, S5. S2, S1, their internal connection. S3, S2, S3, S4, S3, S5, S4. They connected, then configuring the host, starting the controller C0, starting the switches, then starting the CLI. CLI starting in the sense, we can able to ping all. Ping all in the sense, the hosts which are created, the 5 hosts, H1, the host number 1 will be talking to 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 will be talking to 1, 3, 4, 5. Like that, everyone will be talking to everyone. You just click ping all. It's worked. Just see that result is 0% dropped. So when I go back here and I will just click the reload button on this topology, we'll be able to see it's running in background. It may take hell lot of time. That is a problem with this one. Oh, okay, it's very great. Now we see that 5 red is nothing but the host. Let me take the pen. End host, it's connected. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 hosts are there and 5 switches are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can just get that. So how do they get connected on this? Let me clear this diagram. And you can even pull it and to find out that which host is connected. You see that. I can pull it out. It will be more dynamic. So it's nice, like playing like a child like that. Today is a Children's Day. Anyway, in India. Okay. So this is the host number 2. Take it as like an IP. You can take the 10.0.0.2 and this is 10.0.0.5. And this is 10.0.0.4, number 4th host, 3rd host, 1st host. You said that 1st host is connected to the switch number 1. That's what we see in that. H1 is connecting to the, I can just see the net command. When I just say net command, who is connected to where? H1 Ethernet 0 is connecting to the S1 Ethernet 1. H2 Ethernet 0 is connected to S2 ETH1, like that. I can even do the dump command. And I'm doing the dump in the sense what protocol has been used. This anyway, we have this already. IP address of the hosts and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 automatically assigned. And the protocol open switch protocol is an OpenFlow 12, which I was using that earlier. And it has been created from the localhost and S1 on all the PID. Everything has been created on this. But the controller IP also will get that. You see that. So let me go back to the diagram and I'll show you that. Yeah, now it's been here. Right. So when I make some of the link down, in the sense like say this is the host number 1, which is connected to the switch number 1. When I try to ping the host number 1 to the host number 5, it will be perfectly working. I can even do that. H1 ping -C. -C means count. 5 count of ping to the H5. It will work. Is it? 64 bytes from means the 10.001 is pinging the 10.005. So now we know that the H1 has been connected to the Ethernet 0 of the, what is that? Where is it? Let me check that again. Yeah, H1 is connected to the S1. Like what I do, I will make the link down. Link down. This is a command I use. Okay. H1 link down S1, maybe like. Sorry. H1 link. H1 S1 link down. I'm sorry. Let me check the command again. Okay. I just forgot that because I was just doing this all. Okay. H1, this is a command. H1 link down. Invalid type. So now it has been done. Then I just come back here and I'll just reload. This will take a lot of time again. You see that now host number 2 is there, host number 5 is there, host number 4 is there, host number 3 is there. Host number 1 is not there at all. You see that we have only 4 hosts. You just see that this is number 2 and this is number 3, this is number 4, this is number 5. Correct. So the host number 1 is not there because the link has been removed. The link is down now. Link down in the sense the end host will also get removed from that. Let me clear this and I'll make the link up there again. We'll come back and reload. It will be coming up. Means you'll be seeing that the link is up like that. Now the link is up. Let me reload. It's taking time. Guess I need to reload again. It's not only just making the link up. You just need to ping it out like that. Let me ping. H1 ping minus C5 H5. So now it is pinging. Now if I go back and see the reload, I'll be seeing the H1 coming up. Means the host 1 will back in the diagram topology. You see that now it's came. This is 3, this is 4, this is a 5, and this is a 1. It's came. You see that. Let me click on this. This is a 10.1.1 has come up. What I need to do that, if you would like to see that the link H1 S1 done, because H1 is connected to the S1. So I'm making the link down. Then I make the link up. When I'm making the link down, it will be removed from the topology. It's not even showing the link as well as the the host of it. But when I see that making the link up, still it was not showing. Then I try to ping some of the PCs on this. Then I can click on that. It's possible. So H1 external, we can do that. That is a quite high from the, like we can even log into the hosts and you can run certain commands. We can capture the Wireshark of this all. It's also possible. So this is quite pretty interesting. What we can do, we have just created only the virtual network over here. Like this is nothing but a virtual network on this completely. This is created through the Mininet. Sorry, I'm sorry. This is created through the Mininet. But what we can do, we can even add the new physical switches also to this diagram, means the topology. And we can able to control the physical switches through this controller when the Aruba switch or HP switch, which has been running on OpenFlow protocol, which has been supported by this the HP WAN controller. Either it is a 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, whichever it has been supported. I just need to see the compatibility matrix, and we just need to configure that, activating the OpenFlow, and we can able to integrate that with the virtual switches to the physical switches. It's possible. So now we just see that whatever we learned on Cisco, like it may be giving you the proper idea and a background to understand the complete network topology and other things. but things has been completely moving towards the virtual side. So we just need to learn a lot of things on SDN, because every other company is going for a software defined network. This is one of the controller which I got it, so it's quite easy to install it in our own laptop. It's my laptop, no, it's not normal Dell laptop. I install that when you require when you would like to see it on a Cisco Vitel and this other things, or the VLO cloud of the VMware, or a 28 network. So many SDNs are there. When you just try to see, and Silver Peak and other things are there. So those are all require a heavy memory as well as the CPU. So those things can be installed only on the cloud, maybe in AWS or Azure or something. So that will be very much costly, because per hour money just need to be paid. So, but here I installed within my own PC, like 8 GB. I just installed it. It's a free software again. Okay, you don't require you don't require a license or something on this. So this is about that. Open switch, open flow, and open virtual switch, open flow, the protocols. Like just need to study all these things. It's just a theoretical thing. You just need to understand that. You can go ahead and you can learn all this. And you just click on this. It will be giving you the information on this. And the trace we can do. So when the packet is moving here from the EC, that echo reply and echo request and everything has been come up. When I try to ping the things, it's been coming up. So open flow monitor. You can do the refreshing. There are 5 switches out there. That's it is showing that 5 switches. Negotiated version, Nisira, Open vSwitch, software version is 2.02. I can double click on this and I can see what's going on with this particular, the switch ports and flows and other things. You can even see that which port is connected where, like. And the flows, we just need to do that. Then it will be showing that. So it is a pretty simple, like the WAN controller to learn something about that. And you can install the Mininet also. It's quite easier. Right. When I just say exit from this, the topology has been completely dismantled and it is being thrown. When I go back to the topology here, see it's running something in background, something is saying. This will go off. It will not be there anymore. That's it. When you would like to create it back again, just need to go there and run this command again. It was already been there. So I'm running this. Then I can just say ping all. Ping all means pinging between the hosts. H1 is pinging everywhere, H2 is pinging everywhere, like that. I just need to do the reload. If you're lucky enough, you'll be able to see this topology, because it takes a lot of time to show the screen. Maybe it's because of that CPU is not given much, or memory is not given much or something. Let's wait. Maybe it'll come up. So cleaning up the topology. This you can definitely, you can definitely practice with that. So this is about that. What are the switches which has been supported on your things like that. That's the next diagram. Like that. This is the installation process. Very pretty simple installations. You don't need to go through many other steps and other things. It automatically picks up the DHCP IP. And what is the necessary software which has been already been installed on that? Just need to check it out. Like what is the verification of this, your controller installations. Like. So it has been there. Let's see whether the topology has come. Not coming. So it's take time. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. And I'll be posting this on the YouTube in just next half an hour, something like that. You can contact me. Like, I don't have that numbers and all. Okay. You can subscribe to my channel as well. Right. You can get my number from here. This is my number. I can just say. Let me make it bigger. Not, you can call me or WhatsApp on this number. +91 81974008. And I can, in my YouTube channel, I can just say HTTPS YouTube / Ramnath. This is the one. I can go and visit this channel, and I can give it to your friends, relatives, colleagues, support my channel. It's completely technical, it's a free. So if you're looking for any courses or something like that, you can just come back and ask me. You can ping me on my WhatsApp number. Okay. So let's see once more, like whether we are lucky enough to see the topology again. Oh, no. It's not coming. Anyway, it'll be coming up. Earlier I just shown you. Okay. So thanks for watching this. And please subscribe to my channel, and you can, like, you can introduce my channel to your friends and colleagues. Thanks for watching. Bye. See ya. Good night.